Example 5. Notice for this equation that the x comes first, so this is a horizontal hyperbola. Now we can use the numerators to determine the center. So the center here is going to be 0, -3, which would put us right here. Now we use a to find our vertices. So we say a squared equals 25. Square root both sides to get a equals 5. So that's going to be plus minus 5 from the center. And this is going to be 5 to the left and 5 to the right. So this is going to be 5, -3, and then -5, -3. So now we need to find our covertices, and we just use b to find that. So b squared equals 36, square root both sides to get b equals 6. So it's going to be 6 up and 6 down. So that would give us 0, 3, and 0, 9, -9. Next is the foci, c squared equals a squared plus b squared. C squared equals 25 plus 36. That's 61, square root both sides, so we have c equals the square root of 61, which is approximately 78. Not 78, 7.8. Plus minus 7.8 from the center. So 7.8 to the right and 7.8 to the left. So -7.8, -3, 7.8, -3. And now we find the asymptote. And for the asymptote, we need to use the horizontal asymptote formula, which is y equals plus minus b over a times x minus h plus k. B is 6, a is 5, h is 0, and k is -3. So this becomes y equals 6 over 5x minus 3, and y equals -6 over 5x minus 3. So we have our y-intercepts both at -3, and then we go up 6 over 5, and then we do the same thing for our second one. We have a y-intercept at -3, but we go down 6 over 5. And now we can use our guiding lines to draw the hyperbola. And remember, this is vertical, so it's going to open to the left and right. And we have to intersect through the vertices. So this hyperbola is rather wide. Here we go.